Hey everybody, we're back in front of the angry wall, and I want to thank my buddy John Crump for calling me, giving me this information because I was out and about, and the NRA has finally responded to the request for a statement by John related to the allegations that they were neutral on this omnibus spending package, more specifically the gun control that was contained within. I'm not going to rehash the whole thing. I've done videos floating above, easy to find the information. But the NRA has come out and said, yeah, we didn't act on this because. So they're telling you that they didn't act on this, and that should have us upset. The NRA, supposed to be, in their mind, the best there is. But they just let gun control roll through Congress without even, batting an eyelash. Some of the things the NRA said, and I'm going to have their statement linked down below. This just came out. There's a few things here, so I'm going to jump around. I just got some notes. They're really happy, the NRA is, that the boyfriend loophole was removed from the Violence Against Women Act. That was in the House version. And they had, they had a big part in having that removed, and part of the back and forth and the give and take and how a bill, moves its way through the process. They're really happy that that's not in there, but there's still more gun control in there. Don't forget the NRA was for bump stocks and red flag as well. Just thought I'd remind you guys of that. The ATF says that they question the claim that 9 to 9.4 out of every 10 NICS denials are in error, depending on where you see your statistics. But the FBI are the ones who said that it's wrong 9 times out of 10, 90% of the time is a false denial. NRA didn't want to fight for that. They just wanted you to get treated like a criminal for the FBI's error. You fight your way out of it. Where I got to buy some suits. To that, they also said that these background checks, there are 13 states that do their own background checks, so it wouldn't really affect those 13 states. Well, last I checked, 50 minus 13 leaves, 37 other states that this is going to be a problem for. So even if it was true that it was not going to affect everybody, you're not okay with gun control for a small portion of the country. But what do I know, right? What do I know? They also said that state law, well, let's before I jump there, they said that the ATF deputization isn't an issue because there's state law that prevents local law enforcement from acting on federal gun control. Well, no shit. Duh. That's why they want to deputize these cops and put them on the federal payroll. That's the whole reason. Because Biden and his cronies, they're not Biden's stupid, but the Department of Justice they're not stupid. These attorneys know what they're doing when they write this stuff up. If I'm a state and I've passed the Second Amendment Preservation Act or to a sanctuary, you can't use our state dollars to enforce, federal gun control. Well, if you're not using state dollars and you put them on the federal freaking payroll, then you're using federal dollars, NRA. And that's what the whole deputization process is for. Yes, the federal government, federal agencies can deputize an officer on a case-by-case basis to assist. Yes, that's hey, we're having this shindigs going down and we're going to deputize you to help us out. Now you have access to all of our stuff. Yeah, but not hey, you're now fully deputized, you're on the federal payroll, and we're paying for your salary or something like that, whether it's a stipend or the whole salary. But you know what? There's nobody in the NRA who understands this because they didn't do that work. I'm telling you that's how it works because I've done it. I've been a cop. That's exactly how it works. But, again, what do I know? What do I know? They didn't mention anything about the money that was in there for gun violence research. So apparently they're cool with that. They're cool with the fact that these anti-gunners want to send money to groups who will use that money to find a problem and to find evidence to get to their intended outcome. That's the last thing we need, is to have a federal research agency telling us we need to like put masks on our guns. It's coming. It's coming, y'all. You know, there's other stuff. I'll let you read it down below. But I just want to, I personally, and I told them on this on the phone, I personally want to say, John Crump, hell of a job. Because the NRA has been doing this for decades. That's why they have the acronym Negotiating Rights Away by a lot of people. There are a lot of people who aren't happy with their approach to things. And you can count me in that group, which is obvious because I'm in front of the angry wall. And if John Crump didn't have the information he had, which is why I said, you know, sometimes it sucks to know things that you can't say. If John Crump didn't know what he knew, then the NRA would have never addressed this. They would have never taken an extra 24 hours to write this, by the way. But they would have never addressed this. They just would have let it go by because we wouldn't have known any better. You know, hell of a job, dude. I told you on the phone. I'll tell you in front of everybody watching. You did a hell of a job. A bang-up job on this one. So, guys and gals, it is it's linked down below. And because it's in an omnibus bill, this can be reversed. But we need to have another omnibus bill in order to do it. So, it could be a while. It could be a while. Who knows? We keep just sending money and equipment overseas like it's growing on trees. Then maybe we'll have another omnibus bill, but this group isn't going to do it. We'd have to really turn the tides come November, and who knows if this is still going on by then. But that's how Congress does things. I mean, they just throw things in a big old bill, knowing you don't have the time to read it, so they can force it through. And then when it's done, then they say to others like us, "Oh, we didn't know that was in there. You know, how are we supposed to know? There was nothing we could do to stop it." That's all bullshit. And I hope you guys and gals understand that. It's all bullshit. It could have been stopped very easily. And I explained it in the last video. All right, time to get away from the angry wall because it's starting to make me really angry. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun. Keep you, your friends, your family, community safe. Why is somebody calling me right now? Don't call me. Sorry, I'm going to one-shot this. But, you know, that's what the Second Amendment's for. It's not for hunting. It's not for collecting. And it's not for, apparently not for the NRA.